Ladies and gents, welcome to the channel. Mantok Productions here. This evening I thought I'd just jump in and have a quick flight on VATSIM. This is an IFR flight in a place that I don't normally fly, so yeah, here we go. It's going to be a very short one. I'm afraid I can't do a horrendously long flight this evening, but at least I can do something, so here we go. So here we are in a Piper Comanche, the A2A Simulations AccuSim Piper Comanche, PA24. This is a Microsoft Flight Simulator, as always, and we are at New Haven. Let's just jump in and show you how we're doing. So, we are at Tweed, New Haven, and we're flying over to Block Island. If I just bring across a little nav map for some context, we've got some ATC online this evening, and we're taking off from Tweed, New Haven. We're taking the aircraft over to Block Island. This is not my usual Golf Lima November Foxtrot, Golf Lima India Foxtrot Romeo registration. This is a different registration with just a random used aircraft AccuSim state that I have created. I've got AccuSim loaded up, and we've got a flight plan logged, and we will see what we can see. We can have a go joining Boston ATC. We're over here in Connecticut, but Boston ATC seems to cover us, so we will we'll go pull him up and see what we can do. But before we pull him up, let's just do a quick walk around and make sure we check out this bird, because with this current setup, it's actually could be quite dangerous taking off without doing a walk around. So that actually sounds okay. That feels pretty stiff. Landing lights, everything look okay. Let's remove this tie down. Let's... Oh, sorry. We should have about half the fuel. Yep, that looks okay. Move that. Oh. I've only got half the fuel in the tanks, and why am I getting nothing out of the center tank? Interesting. That all looks okay. Let's remove the... I think it's in... engine heater, there we go. Remove the engine heater. Check the oil. And that looks horrible. I've never seen oil as bad as that. We're gonna do... You know what? We're gonna do 9 quarts of new oil for that poor old engine. Goodness me. Right. Check the left wing. Yep, we're looking okay. Not quite sure why we weren't getting fuel out of that center tank. The underbelly tank. Let's just test that the pitot tube actually works. Let's turn the battery on and get the pitot heat on. Just keep testing it while it warms up. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, pitot heat off, battery off. Let's move on. Yeah. Nav lights, the glass, everything looks okay. And again, thankfully, that's quite stiff. That sounds okay. Looks okay. Looks smooth. Yep, the pitot static The static port is okay. That feels okay. Again, feels fine. Remove the tie down, and that looks clear. And in terms of baggage, we're only taking, let's just take a small, let's take a backpack. Let's take a back. Oh no, well, let's just do that. Okay, that's fine. Locked, and we're good to go. Okay, so let's close the door. Latch it, and let's go to our controls here. So we've got 20 gallons on either side. Let's not go metric units. Parking brake is on and the controls lock. Let's take the controls lock off now. Let's just make sure we get full travel. Looking good. Okay, so let's go to before start engine. Pre-flight has been completed. Passengers have been briefed. It's just me. Seatbelts are secure. Control locks have been removed. Parking brake is set. Gear switch is down. Yes, it is down. Flaps are up. Radios are off. Autopilot master is off. All electrical switches are off. And while I'm here, all of the circuits are in. Circuit breakers are in. Rotation beacon, let's pop that on. Even though we don't have any electricity. Okay. Let's do the engine start checklist. Let's start on the stand and then contact ATC. So fuel selectors, desired tank. They are center. Mixture, rich. Throttle, cracked. Prop, full forward. Full forward, prop full forward. Carb heat is off. That's on, that's off. Master switch, let's put the master switch on. Let's actually not put those in yet. Master switch is on. Fuel pump. And we put the fuel pump on until we get fuel pressure checked and then pump off. So the fuel pressure is here, so we'll watch for pressure. Yep, there's pressure, off for the fuel pump. Primer, 1 to 5 strokes. 1 stroke, 2 strokes. I think we should be okay with 3. It's above 15 degrees. I think it should be okay with 3. Although it's been a while. It's an old engine. Mags on both.
Clear prop.
Mags are on both. I keep losing my place in the checklist. Prop area, we shout prop is clear. Starter engage and oil pressure check, and mixture lean is required. So we're looking at the oil pressure, the second that, which is here. Second we hit that. There we go. Oil pressure is up. And lean as required. And that was a smoother start than I expected that we would have. Let's just idle around 1000 RPM. So now that we've done that, let's go to the taxi checklist. But before we do that, let's go avionics master on. Let's go pitot heat. Let's go fuel pump. Let's have a look at the maintenance there. It's just idle. And while we are here in the tablet, let's update the digital flight computer with the correct amount and stop that from Okay, so now we are here. I need some lights. I need some lights. It's an overcast day. Let's come in here and go the nav and instruments. Let's go. Not the cabin red spot. That's not really helpful. I want to get these lights up. Instruments. The nav and the instrument lights are up. There we go. Okay, let's turn these on. Let's put that on standby. So we've got 12485. Let's see, what's Boston Center is. Boston Center is. Maybe we should tune New York Approach. No, he's not going to want to worry about me. Let's jump on Boston Center's 134.7. He could be very busy.
JetBlue 1518.
JetBlue 1518, say indicated airspeed.
Right now we're at 340. We can slow down if you want.
Yeah, that's way too fast. Maintain 270 knots.
270 for JetBlue 1518.
United 3052, descend via the Robux pre-arrival runway 4 at the Boston altimeter 3005.
What are we looking at? 196?
November 5367 Hotel, say altitude.
Yeah,
Or 5367 Hotel, your radar contact, climb and maintain correction, flight level 300. You can proceed direct to Cedar.
196 set. Let's put the heading on 196
I don't know
as
if take
well.
that call sent at random, but I've actually flown that aircraft in real life.
Okay, both set to 196, which is our takeoff. Okay, let's see if we can get him.
United 320 Boston Center, low climb, maintain 16,000, your radar contact. JetBlue 218 Boston Center, microphone's a little quiet there, say again.
Leaving 9,500 for $70.
Okay, let's just grab.
JetBlue 218 Boston Center, hello, your radar contact, climb, maintain flight level 210. Lufthansa 424 Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000, speed 210. American 2120, contact contact Boston Tower 128.8.
Actually, I'm going to taxi under my own discretion to the hold point, and then I'm going to do the run-up, and I'm going to be completely ready for departure. Maybe I should call. No, I actually think I should call for clearance. Boston, good afternoon. November 8 for Victor Kilo with you on the ground at Tweed, New Haven. Am I good to grab an IFR clearance from you, or are you too busy?
November 8 for Victor Kilo. I do not control the New Haven airport. That is New York Approach. I don't know what airports he's covering, but you can contact him on 128.12.
Wilco, thanks. Okay. 128, 128, 125. 12.
Sky 474 Boston Center, hello, your radar contact 60 miles east of the
Approach 4 right, American 1048.
128.
1048, wind 1106 for runway 4 right, clear land.
Alright, copy wind clear to land 4 right, American 1048.
United 1064, cleared November 84 Victor Kilo. I have your clearance, advise ready to copy.
Go ahead for 84 Victor Kilo. Ready to copy for November 84 Victor Kilo.
November 84 Victor Kilo, cleared to the Bravo India Delta Airport, Bridgehaven 1 departure, radar vectors. That'll be gone Golf Oscar November. Then it's filed maintain 6000. Departure with me in squawk 2342.
That is clear to KBID as filed after departure, radar vectors direct Golf Oscar November, and then climb up to 6,000 feet, squawk 2342, November 84 Victor Kilo.
November 84 Victor Kilo, readback is correct. Advise ready for taxi, expect runway 20 for departure.
We are ready for taxi now, and we'll expect 20 for departure, November 84 Victor Kilo.
American 1727, wind 1106, runway for right, clear land.
Yeah. He's trying to feed me in. Oh, goodness me.
Delta 112, turn left heading 360, descend maintain 3000.
134.7.
All Nippon 109 heavy, turn left heading 350.
That's 350, 109 heavy.
November 84 Victor Kilo, runway 2, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha.
Runway 2, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha, November 84 Victor Kilo, thanks.
And November 84 Victor Kilo, my mistake, runway 2020, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha.
Runway 20, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha, November 84 Victor Kilo, thanks.
Speedbird at 22
Right.
Bravo, turn left heading 240, descend maintain 3000.
Turn left, heading 240, maintain 3000 feet. This is Speedbird to Bravo.
Taxi, primer, locked.
And
Avionics master is on.
New York departure.
Ammeter.
Hello, runway 4 left, taxi via
Checked.
Bravo, double Alpha.
Amps are good. Transponder as required. Let's go transponder on. And let's go 2342. Altimeter has been set. Heading indicator has been set. Landing gear lamp is green. And
United 1651.
nav lights are as required.
Runway 4
Parking
left,
brake has been
takeoff.
released, and brakes have been tested on initial roll. Let's go for the run-up checklist next as we get to the hold.
Delta 112, turn right heading 010, descend maintain 2000.
010, 2000.
Let's go with 1 notch of
All
flaps.
Nippon 109 heavy, clear direct gale.
Clear direct gale on Nippon 109 heavy.
And all Nippon 109 heavy, you're climbing out of my airspace, no further service available, frequency change approved, good flight.
The unit contacts with short for excellent service, Nippon 109 heavy, correct.
It's just trim neutral. That's always fun when you forget that. Let's take a right hand
Delta
turn on
112,
Alpha.
stay present heading. Delta 112, turn left heading 010. United 322, welcome to Newark, where are you parking? United 322, Raj, standby. United 2387, 15 miles from Gritty, maintain 3000 till established, cleared ILS, runway 4 right approach. United 322, taxi to the ramp via Kilo.
We should have done
Kilo
that. We should have done a
Bravo,
run up
four
before
left
coming
Kilo.
to this point, but by the time he figures out who we are and that we need clearance to take off, we'll have done our check. So, okay, park brake on, position into wind. We can't do
United
that.
1651, radar contact, altitude leaving.
Brakes hold, fuel quantity checked both side. We are good.
United 1651, turn left heading 340.
Fuel selectors are on the
17,000.
desired tanks. Mixture as required. Throttle 2000 RPM. Let's go up to. Throttles are up to
November
2000.
84 Victor Kilo, wind 1103, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 20, November 84 Victor Kilo. Okay, let's just do that quickly again. Okay. That's good enough for me.
American 1727, welcome to New
Before
York.
takeoff,
Exit left when
free
able.
and correct. Elevator trim has been set to neutral. Check the departure. Let's get the strobe on. Flaps as desired.
Delta
Fuel
112,
selectors.
8 miles from
Fuel pump
Seattle,
is on.
maintain 2000 till established.
Fuel
Cleared
pump is
ILS runway
on.
4 right approach.
Prop full forward. Carb heat is off. Engine gauges
United
checked.
1651, clear direct coat.
We are good. So throttle full. Okay. Oop. Sticky brake. Let's go. Flaps up. Let's go 24 squared.
American 1727, hold short, runway 4 left at Foxtrot. November 84 Victor Kilo, radar contact altitude, please.
Altitude passing 600 feet, November 84 Victor Kilo.
November 84 Victor Kilo, climb maintain 6000.
Climb maintain 6000, November 84 Victor Kilo. Let's go heading
United
hold.
2387, wind 0506, runway 4 right, clear land.
Okay, climb checklist. Fuel pump off at 1,000 feet AGL. Power reduced at 1,000 feet, 24 squared. And check the cylinder head temperatures are in the green. Mixture lean as required.
Sure, hello. Push start at your discretion. Back for taxi.
Let's try and keep.
Delta 112, maintain 180 knots till 5 mile final.
Let's try and keep 24 squared.
Land. 280 to power final, clear land 048 at 112.
American 1727, cross runway 4 left at Foxtrot, make a right on Bravo, contact ground 121.9er, good day.
4 left at Foxtrot, right Bravo, American 1727, good day.
Okay, we don't get any distance readout from.
November 84 Victor Kilo, turn left heading 090, direct Groton VOR.
Turn left heading 090 inbound Gron VOR, November 84 Victor Kilo.
United 1651, leaving my airspace to the north, radar service terminated, frequency change.
Select heading select is 090. Climbing through 2,700 feet.
New York approach, FedEx 3036 heavy on Charlie with information, Bravo ready to taxi.
FedEx 3036 heavy, New York departure.
1085. We do not have.
Bravo, double alpha.
Is that just a really short range?
Bravo double alpha
Yeah.
for FedEx 3036 heavy.
That's just a real.
22 Bravo heavy, turn left heading, or correction, turn right heading 310.
So that VOR only has a range of 25 nautical
Turn right
miles.
heading 310 on the sunset 2000 feet.
But essentially, he's put me in the right direction for the VOR. So as soon as we pick it up, we'll have it. It's a bit unnerving flying with like zero visibility, but this is flying an IMC, so.
Good afternoon, New York, Delta 1230, 17.1, descending via.
Delta 1230, New York approach. Hello, Kennedy altimeter 3002. Expect vectors ILS runway 4 right approach.
Roger, runway 4 right, and we have Echo as well, Delta 1230.
Delta 1230, roger, thank you for Echo.
New York approach, United 1514, we're in Newark. Got a question about clearance. We're expecting a runway 4 departure, but we got the Newark 5 departure out of Newark. Those don't match the runways. Can you clarify that for us?
United 1514, the Newark 5 departure is valid for runway 4 left.
5,000 feet, coming up quick. That's 1,000 feet to go.
I copy that. 1514.
Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, Speedbird to the Bravo.
Oh, are we going to come out of the clouds here? Probably not. Probably not the entire way.
Delta 1230, depart Cameron heading 360.
360 after Cameron, Delta 1230.
Okay, we do have some visuals. Oh, goodness me, we're going to get chucked around a bit, aren't we? Right, we're going to come up on 6,000
16,
pretty quick here.
New York departure.
So let's try and hold this altitude.
1631, wind 0506, runway 4 left.
I'm just
clear for
using the
takeoff.
trim to try and get us at the right spot. Edging our way up to... There it is. Altitude hold is on. And
United 2387, welcome to Newark, exit left when able. Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy, 4 miles from Seattle, turn right heading 010.
Cruise checklist, throttle set, prop set, lean is required, set, fuel pump verify, off,
Can you repeat
fuel pressure,
heading?
check,
Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy, turn right heading 010.
fuel pressure's in the green, engine gauges,
Turn right heading 010, 4 miles of
checked, manifold is good.
Speedbird to the Bravo.
Let's go 20 inches manifold and about
United
2400.
2387, hold short runway 4 left kilo for departing traffic.
Shouldn't be too much longer until we...
Visibility 0.
Delta 112.
Shouldn't be too long until we
Roger.
capture
Maintain
that
3000,
VOR.
Fly runway heading.
Runway heading, Delta 112.
We don't have K-bid either.
And Delta 112, expect vectors, ILS runway 4 right approach.
Expect vectors ILS 4 right, Delta 112.
New York, Delta 1230, was that go around for JFK?
Delta 1230, Abram.
Roger.
He will probably hand me off to Boston pretty quick, I'm thinking.
FedEx 3036 Heavy, runway 4 left, line up wait.
Runway 4 left, line up and wait, FedEx 3036 Heavy.
Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy, wind to 0106, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Runway 4 right, clear to land, Speedbird to the Bravo.
And United 1514, we're push.
Yeah, 1514 push is at your discretion, advisory to taxi.
Thanks, Carl. The taxi, 1514 pace.
Delta 112, turn right heading 150, climb maintain 3000.
150, 3000, Delta 112.
United 2387, cross runway 4 left to kilo, taxi kilo, Bravo to the ramp, have a good afternoon.
So, Block Island is still currently under VFR conditions. The ceiling is 4,200 feet. We only have scattered at
Wingspan 1631,
1800. So we should have good visibility at Block Island, but right now, up at 6,000 feet, we're in the soup. But because we're IFR, that's where we're supposed to be. So
Wingspan 1631, radar contact, stay altitude leaving.
Island 1631, 2,500,
waiting again on...
Wingspan 1631, turn left heading 220, direct to El Bay, climb maintain 8000.
Oh, there's
8,000, direct LV.
Delta 1230, descend maintain 3000.
there is our VOR, and we're pretty close to the radial anyways, which is good.
United 2861, air departure, hello, runway 4 left, taxi.
24
Bravo,
nautical
double alpha.
miles.
Delta 683, wind 1106, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
What's the wind? The wind is,
Delta 112, turn right heading 190.
we're going to want to land on Block Island runway 10, which is an approach from the west towards
November
the east.
84 Victor Kilo, contact Boston Center 134.7, have a great afternoon.
1347, thanks. November 84 Victor Kilo.
Wingspan 1631.
Climb maintain flight level 300.
300 American 228.
JetBlue 213, cross Calverton, Charlie, data maintain 12000, 250 knots to Kennedy, altimeter 3005.
Oof.
JetBlue 218, contact Boston Tower. Sky 474, cross trade, data maintain flight level 240.
Cross trade or maintain flight level 240 for Skyers 474.
Boston, hello, November 84 Victor Kilo with you, 6,000 feet.
Number 84 Victor Kilo, Boston Center, hello, the Providence altimeter 3004.
3004, November 84 Victor Kilo. Okay, I'm just using heading hold. I'm not.
25 runway 10, clear for takeoff.
I'm happy just sitting on heading hold and holding that radio visually because this is not a long cruise. This is a very quick cruise. I'm used to flying the Comanche for hours and hours and hours in long cruises. I've actually just finished my round the world trip in the Comanche myself. So doing a really quick cruise without the Garmin GTN 750 is throwing me into, cruising down at 6,000 feet is not what I'm used to. So at this speed.
You want what?
Direct say, Sierra Echo.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Alright, just asking, just 25.
Yeah. Precision 1762 Boston Center, hello, you can pursue direct Gamma, climb and maintain 6,000.
Direct Gamma 6,000, request RNAV runway 01 to destination airport 26.
Precision 1762, you can expect the RNAV runway 01 at Rutland.
Okay, because Block Island doesn't have ILSs, it's going to have to transition to a visual approach. When we get down to 1,000 feet AGL, when we get visible with the field, we're going to have to do a visual approach. We're going to fall into the circuit and cancel our IFR flight plan.
Precision 1762, at Gamma quit RNAV runway 1 into Rutland.
At Gamma cleared RNAV runway 1 into Rutland.
JetBlue 213, everything all right there? I show you pretty south of the arrival. Oh, you're right. Sterling 991, everything okay with you? I show you pretty north of the arrival.
There is 991. I'm following my flight route. It's just telling me to do that, so I don't know.
Okay, well, is there a standby? JetBlue 825.
13 nautical miles.
Sorry, JetBlue 225, your radar contact, climb maintain flight level 270, proceed direct Hancock. Sterling 991, yeah, you're pretty far off course there. You're on the Sandy Point to the Parch 3 transition, and I show you about 25 miles to the west of that, so enable stay intentions.
That ain't good.
I'm about to go to Parch and then go to Charlie.
Okay, that'll work. Just make sure you program your FMC properly next time.
Spirit 991. I'm just doing my flight plan from Simbrief, so I just imported it.
Okay, well, it's always good to verify because it's not what is correct, but okay. United 2454, are you voice capable? No, it's a question. Are you voice capable? Okay, United 2454, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 220.
Okay, 9.9, we're inside 10 nautical miles of the
322,
VOR.
runway 11 cleared for takeoff.
After we pass over the VOR, it's going to be a right-hand turn onto heading 128, which will take us southwest.
Delta 821, contact tower 12818.
Take us southwest down towards Block Island. And a few nautical miles out from the VOR, we'll start descending down to...
Center. You'll just be going across from North my airspace so you can monitor and come. Delta 2648, level 350.80 miles.
It's kind of interesting, we've got like bright sunlight
Delta
up here.
2648, Boston Center, hello, maintain flight level 350.
And then down below it's really dark and gloomy, so...
Bearing 991, contact New York approach 128.12.
Okay, 7.4 nautical miles.
Spirit Wings 991, contact New York approach on 128.12. Spirit on 1 contact New York approach on 128.125. Strings 189 Boston Center, hello, maintain flight level 400.
Maintain flight level 400, Speedbird 189
German cargo 456 Boston Center, maintain flight level 340.
5.5.
Speedbird 51 Bravo leaving the airspace, monitoring to come.
51 Bravo switching, see you.
Welcome to good afternoon, American 1485 with you.
American 1485 Boston Center, hello, maintain flight level 370.
We maintain flight level 370, the American 1485.
Zeppelin 225 cross Calverton, Charlie, out to maintain 12,250 knots, the Kennedy altimeter 3002.
Cross Calverton 120, and 1200 to 225.
We're not picking anything up on nav2 yet, so Block Island, which is 1780.
Zeppelin 217 Boston Center, low climb, maintain flight level 220.
Still not picking up Block Island, which is probably another very short range VOR. No, we should actually be picking it up. For Sandy Point, Block Island is 117.8, which is correct in... Oh, actually no, it should be this one. Stupid me. There you go. That's what we're picking up, and that needs to be 128.
Boston Center, JetBlue 318, climbing 09,000 up to 170.
Zeppelin 318 Boston Center, low climb, maintain 17,000.
Up to 17,000.
128 set. Okay, we're over. Let's go.
JetBlue 213, contact New York approach 128.12.
Okay, we'll just follow these two VOR. Following nav2 now. Okay, we're gonna have to request a descent down to our minimum, which is about 1,000 feet AGL.
Boston Center, United 1440.
Let's go,
Yeah, 1440, descend via the Robux 3 arrival, runway 48, the Boston altimeter 3005.
Descend via the Roebuck 4 right, 3005 for United 1440.
10 aircraft, Boston Center will be closing up. You can monitor Intercom on 122.8. Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Okay, let's go over 122.8 because he's closing up, which actually works very well for us because we would have just been annoying him with descent requests. So let's come off the autopilot altitude, hold, and let's nose down, and whoa, not that bad. Not that abruptly. We're getting into some gusts here. That's better. Controlled descent. That's what we want. Let's just feed in a bit more mixture. 16.9 nautical miles away from Block Island. Let's just... kind of on that radial now. We'll just watch ourselves. Let's just drop the manifold here. I don't want to create a carb icing situation. But I think we're too warm. Yeah, we're not cold enough quite at this point for carb icing. But I know in damp conditions you can never be too careful. Okay, coming down through 4,000 feet. Let's just double check the altimeter is correct. That is correct. And at some point we should start coming down through the layer. Let's go and check my layers. We've got an overcast layer at 4,200 feet, which it looks like is what we're going through right now. And then below that, we should be clear until a scattered at 1,800. So anytime now, we should start coming out through this Yep, there you go. And I can see the terrain behind me now, which is bang on correct. That's a very, very correct METAR. That's cool. Now we're on the radial. Let's just straighten up that heading. So now we are below that overcast layer. Now we should actually be able to, at this point, start to spy Block Island, or the island at least. And then we'll get ourselves comfortable in a visual pattern. We'll cancel our IFR flight plan, and we will get ourselves into a circuit for runway 10. And we'll make a call on Unicom. So we're just skimming our amber speed. Block Island should be up ahead, unless they moved it. Yep, I could just about see the terrain coming into view there. We're just to the right of the radial. Let's just sneak that up. There we go. Now we've got beautiful visuals for the first time. We now feel more confident about what's going on. Okay, that's 1,000 feet's coming up. That's 1,700 feet there. Let's just not blow down through 1,000 feet, because 1,000 feet is only 1,000 feet. Let's actually double check the AGL. The airfield elevation is 116 feet, so actually 1100 feet is more appropriate. So let's level out at 1100 feet. And let's slow down to about 120 miles an hour. Or at least 100 miles an hour maybe. Okay, now we've come out down through the clouds. All of a sudden the turbulence is gone, which is great. Let's just hold altitude there at 1100 feet. And let's have a look at our approach checklist. Autopilot master will go off. Fuel pump. Okay, let's go. No, let's run through that as we're on the downwind maybe. Or entering the circuit. Actually, we could do an extended base. Let's do an extended base, actually. Right, so the runway is 098. So let's put the course on 098. Block Island traffic, November 84 Victor Kilo is turning right to begin a left base leg for runway 10, Block Island traffic. Okay. Actually, let's do that approach checklist now. Since we're not going to do a downwind, let's get the lights on. Let's go up. Let's give ourselves a notch of flaps. Fuel pump is on. Fuel selectors are desired tank. Fuel levels checked. We've still got plenty of fuel. Fuel pressure. Fuel pressure is very good. Mixture is now rich. Prop is full forward. Carb heat is as required. Airspeed 120. We don't have 120, but let's get... okay, we'll get back to 120. And then gear down at 120. Okay. We'll do gear down on final, so... we actually should get... no, we're getting a localizer, actually. Look at that. Okay, let's take the autopilot off. And trim. Trim. And Block Island traffic, November 84 Victor Kilo is turning left onto final runway 10, Block Island traffic. Okay. Let's go gear down now. That'll help us slow down. And then let's go an extra notch of flaps. Let's do our gump check. So gear is down. Can't remember what U stands for, but manifold. I can't remember. Okay, whatever. I can't remember what gump stands for, but just checking my T's and P's anyway. Everything. Mixture, prop is good, gear is down, we have the green light, we've got a visual on the runway, which is good, just making sure we're holding final now. We're about 100 feet above 1,000 feet AGL, which is no problem. Slowing down nicely, we're stable, that's good. I can see the PAPIs from here, so landing checklist, gear indicator green, flaps are down, not fully, actually. Let's go full flaps because I know this is a short runway. And airspeed at 90. We're not quite 90, so let's just start focusing on that now. Okay, I can just about see. Yeah, now we're above the PAPIs, so now let's start descending. Lights are on. Everything's good. Let's land a plane. While we are here, let's just pop that down there so I can see better. Now, we want to be right on the numbers. We don't want to overshoot, or else we'll have to do a go-around, because this is a short runway, even for a Comanche. I remember this. This is a bit of a savage runway. Okay, that's 2 reds, two yellows. So let's just aim for the touchdown zone at this point. We've got a headwind right the way down the runway. Yep, 9 knots nose wind, which is good. Slightly high. Let's just maintain. Let's come down. Let's have about a 90 to 80 mile an hour approach speed at this point with full flaps. Let's just trim. There's 2 whites, 2 reds. Let's pull the nose up slightly. There we go. And there's our 90 miles an hour. Let's trim. Trim, trim, trim. Block Island traffic, November 84, Victor Kilo is short final runway 10 for landing, Block Island traffic. Okay, this 80. Still got 2 whites, 2 reds. Slightly to the right, let's correct. Slightly high. Nose down slightly. There we go, we're on center line. We're slightly high. That doesn't look slightly high though. There we go. Blustery day, hey? And we'll pull the power as we come over the threshold. Oh. Pull the power. Oof, beautiful. And can I make the first turn off? I can. Check that. And let's lean for ground operations. And before doing too much, let's just get off the active. I outdid myself there on that deceleration. As we come over, let's go fuel pump off. Let's go strobe off. Block Island traffic, runway 10 is vacated. Okay. Let's go after landing checklist. Flaps are up, strobes are off, fuel pump is off, mixture is leaned as required, and trim is not neutral. Let's neutral that. And that is that checklist. Let's find ourselves somewhere to park. So let's just shift in and around and not hit that Piper Cub. That's where I want to be. Right there. Holding the brakes. Park brake on. Right. Lights off. Let's go shutdown checklist. Park brake is set. Radios. Let's go the radios off. Avionics masters. Autopilot off. Transponder off. Avionics master is off. Master switch. Let's go off. Throttle closed. Mixture idle cutoff. Wait for the prop to stop spinning and the cylinders to stop firing, and then we go the mags off. Control wheel lock secure. Like so. Doors, windows closed. Let's open them up. Tie downs. So let's do the pitot cover. Let's do the tie downs and the wheel chocks. And let's turn off the beacon light, and let's turn off our lights. And let's put on the engine heater. And there we go. Let's just jump into the showcase camera and have a look at Block Island. Ladies and gents, thanks for joining me on this quick little flight this evening in the A2A Simulations Comanche 250. Flying from Tweed, New Haven into Block Island. And that runway, if I touched down just before the 10, I ran to here, but I had... Actually, I thought that was... If you look at that, I thought that was the shortest deceleration I've probably ever done in the Comanche, because I knew that I needed to get touchdown quickly and off. But that's half of the runway. That's only half the runway. So let's say if you touched down long by accident and then you had a heavy aircraft, you're definitely towards the end of the runway before you've decelerated safely enough. I don't know, maybe I'm overdoing it, but that feels, particularly on takeoff, that's a short runway. Anyway, what a beautiful little scenery here, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. I should do more flying at Block Island. Actually, let's do that. Let's do more flying at Block Island and around the New York and the Providence area. Let's do that. Definitely. Okay. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, folks. This was just a short, sweet one. I wanted to jump back into something small and get on VATSIM, and it was busy enough that I thought it would be challenging. So have a good evening, a good weekend, and I will chat to you soon. Bye.